Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hey, what is up guys? Horror Nights Fan 13 here, and today I am super excited to shoot this video because I'm changing things up a little bit. Today I'm shooting an announcement video for The Shining. Yes, I know, I am late to that party. I was waiting. Usually, if you've been following my channel for long enough, you'll know that the announcement videos are, they're lazy. So all I do is I just throw together like this little PowerPoint presentation saying like, hey, this is the third maze announcement. It's this maze with the key art. And then go into some detail talking about the maze, where it's located, if it connects to a code name, stuff like that. And it's pretty frickin' lazy. But today I'm just changing things up a little bit. Because today I have a nice camera. Today I have a nice computer that I can edit on. And I don't have the key art to make the usual lazy presentation. So things are gonna get changed up a little bit, and I'm excited for you guys to check it out. But before we get into this video, please, as always, show your support. Like the video if you like it. Comment what you think about this new editing format, and also comment down below if you would like me to do a little rundown on what new gear I have. I have a new camera. I've got a tripod. I have a computer that I can edit on. If you want me to talk about all that stuff in a quick little video, yeah, I'll shoot one for you. Won't take me 2 months. And subscribe if you want to keep up with further updating. I have a lot of videos coming out soon, including, I'm going to tease this a little bit, I've been teasing it on Twitter, my first construction video since 2015. Hope you're all excited. I'm excited to actually go up to the park and shoot some construction very soon. I won't say exactly when yet, but soon. Alright, let's get into the video.
Play with us.
Red rum! Red rum! Red rum!
So, I can already show you that it is pretty different. I mean, you got my intro and then you saw the video that they used for the announcement. That's pretty cool, right? Changing things up, you know? Kind of like it, kind of don't. I don't know. How do you guys feel about it? If you don't like hearing my sweet voice, then I understand, and we can go back to the PowerPoint thing. But I hope you guys really like this new kind of formatting for the announcement videos. This is what it's going to be like from now on. So, we've got quite a few of these to do later on in the season. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So, The Shining. Let's talk about The Shining. John's been after this property for quite a while, and if it's anything like The Exorcist, what I'm thinking happened was, you know, like right around the time of maybe midway through the run last year, Warner Brothers executives went through The Exorcist maze and they're like, huh, he did really good on this, you know? I think we want to keep working with him. Let's give him another property he's been asking us for. Hey John, you want The Shining? Yeah. And then he takes The Shining. Ta-da! Now we have The Shining. So, The Shining, which is codename number 2, Charles. I'll go over the connection in a little bit, and I'll talk about like where the maze is located, a few details about it. So, The Shining is located in the Mummy Queue, the Revenge of the Mummy Queue. If you don't know where that is, it's the same spot as The Exorcist last year. This is the end. Clowns 3D, Evil Dead, Silent Hill, Hostel. That's about as far back as my mind goes. I didn't even go in 2011. I just know that that's where Hostel was. So, yeah, it's in the Revenge of the Mummy extended queue, right on the backside of that building. Same place as where The Exorcist was. It is currently under construction right now. So I'm going to get a nice look at it when I go to the park soon, which should be great. So, let's talk about Codename Charles. So, Codename Charles, it connects to a character in the property that we're talking about. And there are a couple hints that John gave to us. Hint number 1 is that there's an iconic scene that is difficult in maze form, but it's instantly associated with the property. And hint number 2 is that John thought they would never be able to do The Shining. They'd never be able to do this maze. So, here's the connection. This is the official connection confirmed by John Murdy. So, let's talk about it. The character is Charles Grady. Now, you may be thinking, wait, there's no Charles Grady. You may also know him as Delbert Grady from The Shining. He was introduced as both in the movie, so that's pretty interesting. So that's the connection there. Charles Grady. He was the old caretaker of the Overlook Hotel that murdered his family with an axe. Which leads us to the next point. The connection to hint number 1. No, I thought it would be the bloody elevator scene. I really did. It's actually the Grady twins. This is the scene that John has been saying it's really difficult to pull off. He actually put together a full-size replica of what this scene is going to be to figure out how he was going to do it off-site. They talked about that months ago, even before The Shining was announced. So, the scene is the Grady twins scene. If you don't know what that scene is, watch The Shining. You'll figure it out. And the second hint. John thought they'd never do this maze. Stephen King properties are usually impossible to obtain. However, we know through Twitter that John said, somebody asked him, how did you get Stephen King to approve of this? John just simply said, I didn't. So, Stephen King, he notoriously hates Stanley Kubrick's version of The Shining. So, I think Warner Brothers was just able to step over his head and be like, hey, sorry King, you don't like this, you gave up your rights to it. We're going to deal with the Kubrick estate, and then we're going to get the rights to John for Halloween Horror Nights. I am very excited for this maze. The Shining is one of my all-time favorite horror movies. I would have to say it's either my second or my third favorite. It's really high up there, and I really am expecting good things for this maze. A few more details that I can piece together just from looking at the construction. The facade of the maze is the hedge maze entrance, so we're not getting any grand portion of the Overlook Hotel, and we're not, going into the hotel first. We're going to start off in the hedge maze. We're going to go through the hotel. Obviously, we're going to see Jack. We're going to see Wendy. We're probably going to see the Bear Man too. HHN Bear Comes to Hollywood. If you have been following Orlando's kind of fan base over there, you'll know that they have a strong love for HHN Bear ever since Jack Presents 25 Years of Monsters and Mayhem. So, HHN Bear, thank you for coming to Hollywood! Woo! HHN Bear! And we're going to end in the hedge maze as well. You can see at the very end of the maze, kind of where the tent stops and the maze continues, you can see that there's another entrance to the hedge maze there. You can see that they're doing scenic on the walls right now. And the scenic actually looks really good compared to, let's talk about some gross hedge maze scenic. And that would be from Halloween, Michael Myers Comes Home, 2015 Halloween, after the Myers house, but before you go into the head tilt scene, you would go through like a hedge area. And it would be hedge wallpaper that they used to block off the construction for Wizarding World of Harry Potter. It was terrible. But this looks like they're really putting good scenic work into it, and I'm super excited for this maze. I think it's going to be the best maze. It's my most anticipated. Obviously, it's my most anticipated. But that's pretty much all I have for this video. So, thank you all for watching, and please, as always, show your support. Like the video if you like it. Comment what you think about The Shining coming. Comment if you think you're excited. Comment what you think of the new video quality. Comment if you want to see me do a rundown of what I use to make the videos now. And subscribe to keep up with further updating, because I have a lot of videos coming your way. And I hope you're all hyped. I'm hyped to make them. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.